On today's Arizona Daily Mix, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, we've got a few ideas, including free food at Big Nate's Family Barbecue. Plus, we'll see what Wally's driving in this week's Wally's Weekend Drive. We've got all that and a lot more, and it all starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry. It's Friday. Thanks for joining us this morning. And Teresa is out and about this morning. Good morning, Teresa.
Good morning, Brad. I'm trying not to get too close to my new friends here. Preparations are underway at Desert Diamond Arena. It is the final event of the Professional Bull Riders Team Series here, and the Ridge Riders are going for it. Right now, they're in second place, but I think they could take the top spot and head to Vegas in that #1 spot. These guys, Brad, I don't know, weighing in at about 1,800 or 2,000 pounds. Talk about the life of a showgirl. I mean, they got to get ready for a big, big performance this weekend.
Oh, my goodness. And I'm looking forward to seeing you ride one of those.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you asked for it, you got it.
All right. Teresa, we'll check back with you in just a little bit. I love it. Okay. Hey, looking for something to do this weekend? Take a look at these great weekend events brought to you by Gerber Injury Law. If you're hungry, I'll tell you want to stop by Big Nate's Family Barbecue because they're turning 5 and giving away sandwiches. Saturday, October 11th, both Mesa locations will be giving away free pulled pork sandwiches with a side of choice to every person and guest. No catch. The restaurant's aiming to give away 10,000 sandwiches this year, doubling last year's total of 5,000. There's raffle prizes, family-friendly fun throughout the day, rain or shine. Doors open at 10:30 a.m., close at 8 p.m., and both locations are in Mesa, one on Higley and McKellips, the other one Power and Main. Okay, this is pretty fun. Now listen, you can have a drink, but we're going to leave it up to Dracula and the group of Drunk Shakespeare to do this one. That's right, they're doing Drunk Dracula for October. This is what happens. One of the characters gets boozed up and the other ones have to survive the act with this, trying to get through it. This is going to be at the Rose Theater in downtown Phoenix now through November 9th. It is definitely a fun for everyone to enjoy. I believe it's 21 and over, so you got to be, I think, a little older to watch this one, but this is, I'll tell you, it's a great hit. All right, you want more information on other events happening around Arizona, head on over to the cw7az.com/community or scan the QR code on the screen. Coming up, Teresa's going to give us the scoop on the PBR events this weekend at Desert Diamond Arena, so stick around.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by PBR.
I am here at Desert Diamond Arena with Colby, who is the coach of the Ridge Riders. Y'all are in #2. Tell me about your team.
Well, this is a very strong team. We have a big weekend ahead of us and have a really good chance of winning the championship here, or winning the regular season championship, and then on to the Las Vegas for the actual national championship. So we're ready to go, but we need all the support we can get, and we always have it here in Arizona. So.
Well, I hear y'all. I say y'all just because I'm at a PBR event. I absorb it. Y'all are almost sold out, so I know you have a lot of fans. I want to talk to one of your young riders. Nick, how old are you? How long have you been riding?
25. I think this is my 8th year in the PBR now.
Wow. So did you start real young?
Yeah, as soon as I was 18, I started going to PBRs and pro rodeos and stuff like that. And then when the team season kicked off, I was like, you know what, this sounds pretty fun because I'm Canadian, so I grew up playing hockey with the team and everything. So, yeah, this is right up my alley.
From the ice arena to the bull riding arena, what drew you to the sport of bull riding?
Just the people. The people are so kind. Everyone wants everyone to do really good. Team season's a little different. It's a little more cutthroat than the regular season, but just all of that mixed together, and then also too just getting to ride bulls and do what you enjoy.
Okay, Nick, pretend I'm an alien. Okay, I've landed on planet Earth, and I have no idea what professional bull riding is. How would you explain this sport to me?
I would say you get on a wild animal and you try to hang on for 8 seconds while it wants to throw you off as quickly as possible. And you are outmatched probably about 10 times your weight, 30 times maybe, I don't know. But you're definitely outmatched.
Have you ever been truly, truly scared out there?
Yeah, last week I got on I broke my femur and I got on my first practice bull, and it's probably the most scared I've ever been getting on, so.
Wait, excuse me?
Yeah.
You broke your femur last week?
No, I broke my femur in March.
Okay.
And then I just got on my first bull back last week.
I see. That's scary coming back from an injury, but that's part of being a bull rider.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think you're always scared in some kind of sense, but you figure out how to push past it and keep going.
Okay, which femur? Okay, but you feeling good?
Yeah, feeling really good.
I'm going to have a talk with some of these animal athletes. I'm going to tell them, just be careful with my man Nick, okay?
I appreciate that.
And I know there's a lot of medical personnel out here because of there is a risk.
Yeah. It's a dangerous sport, and I think that's part of what draws people in is that danger, but also too it's when you stay on, that's when something special really happens.
How do you describe that feeling when you stay on?
I think the best way is like you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. You can, and I'm a short guy, so.
Nick, when you broke your femur, did a little part of you think to yourself, why did I not stick with ice hockey? Why?
No, it was how can I get back fast enough so I can keep getting on.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. Going back to your coach here, how do you handle that with your young riders? I mean, you want them to be fearless, but you also want them to be safe.
Well, I think every one of the guys that do this sport know what the implications are, know what can happen. It's a dangerous sport. They already understand that. So the biggest thing is making sure that, with the teams has really created a lot of accountability. So now everybody has to hold themselves accountable, and they have to commit 100%. No matter what, they flip that switch. They know that it's dangerous. They know that they could die in this sport. We've had friends that didn't make it, and so that's one of the things where that's, like he said, draws a lot of fans in. But you have to be able to flip that switch and turn it off and go all in 100% in order to get the win. So that's what we do at the Ridge Riders.
It's a real high wire act, and what makes it dangerous is also what makes it incredibly exciting, because it's, they say, the most exciting 8 seconds in all of sports.
That's it. You got to come see it, though.
You guys gotta come see it. As I mentioned, they are already sold out here, but tickets are still available to the PBR event. We are at Desert Diamond Arena. I mean, just look around. This is a beautiful facility, a perfect place for y'all's season to come to an end before Vegas. Tickets are still available. I assume you buy them online?
Yeah, that'll be it. You can go to pbr.com and get your tickets and be good.
Fun event for a family, unless, of course, your kids decide that they want to be bull riders, Nick.
No, then it's great. We need more Ridge Riders anyway, so.
Okay, kids, you heard it, but not my kids. Thank you guys so much. And again, that's the PBR event starting tonight, going through the weekend out here at Desert Diamond Arena. Good luck.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by PBR. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Brooke Young.
Ladies, we've got the style and the self-care essentials to help you look and feel your best this fall. I recently talked with lifestyle expert Brooke Young about her top picks. Good morning, Brooke. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Brad?
I'm doing really good. Now, you have something for the ladies, don't you?
Absolutely. So this is going to be for the ladies. Are you wearing the right size bra? You can get a free bra fitting and support the fight against breast cancer. This fall, WAC will host 400 plus Fit for the Cure events. For every bra fitting and purchase, $5 is donated to Susan G. Komen. The program has raised $6 million and fit 1 million women. Join a 15-minute professional fitting to boost comfort and confidence with personalized bra picks from everyday t-shirt to strapless, wire-free, and smoothing styles. There are Phoenix events happening locally between October 14th and October 17th at various Dillard's locations. You can head on over to fitforthecure.com for additional details or to find an event nearest you. You can book an appointment online or walk-ins are always welcome.
Oh, that's so great. There you go. I like that, for a very good cause. Okay, let's talk about skincare.
Yes, well, there's so much cooler weather right as we go into the fall season, so we all want to give our skin a little bit of extra love. Bliss is a cruelty-free, planet-friendly skincare brand creating clean and innovative products that are dermatologist tested to deliver beautiful, glowing skin results. You can visit blissworld.com for some more information.
All right, now let's continue on with the wellness, kind of like we took of our skin. What else do you have for us?
Yes, if we're going to take good care of our skin, we have to take good care of our lips too, right? Make sure that there's none of that cracked skin going on. So this is going to be for all of your beauty and wellness lovers this fall season. You're going to want to choose Lanolips. Lanolips 12-hour overnight lip mask offers next level hydration and repair while you sleep. It's rich, buttery, and cloud-like balm designed to live next to your bed all fall season long and be pure comfort food for your lips. You also want to check out their 101 ointment for dry, cracked, or chapped skin. You can find Lanolips products at an Ulta store nearest you or Ulta.com.
Brooke, this sounds great. Where can we find more information?
Yes. People can head on over to my Instagram at Brooke Elise Young to learn more about these fabulous products.
Thank you, Brooke, for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Brooke Young. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by G2G Productions.
Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, I'll tell you, you can see right here, we got the ultimate weekend drive mobile right here. A 2026 Volvo XC90 right here, all-wheel drive. Man, I'll tell you what, this thing is great. Talk about the ultimate swagger wagon. If you have need for 3 rows, a big SUV, Volvo is known for safety. A lot of families like to go to it for that, myself included. Now, what you may or may not realize here until I tell you, this is actually a capable all-wheel drive off-road vehicle. And when I say capable, you wouldn't take it to like the Rubicon, but imagine you're in Colorado, Flagstaff, any place that's got inclement weather, this is gonna work really great for you. It is rolling on 21-inch diamond cut alloy wheels here, contrast cut on these, very, very nice. And did I mention it's powered by a 4-cylinder, 2-liter 4-cylinder, and it's a plug-in hybrid. So right here, when you plug in and charge this, you're gonna get about 30 miles. Your first 30 miles every day can be full electric. That's what I've been doing. And actually, it's been okay. It doesn't really get me to where I'm going, but it definitely gives me a helping hand for sure. 455 horsepower right here and 523 foot-pounds of torque, which is unheard of coming out of a little 4-cylinder motor that you just saw right there too. Makes it definitely a capable vehicle for sure, and economically to operate too, is you get about 27 miles per gallon with that 30 miles built in there, so that kind of skews your mileage right there to start with. But at the end of the day, you got 27 miles per gallon, and that's what's important. Now, we've been having a little bit of problems with the operating system and the computer here. I'm assuming since it's a 2026, maybe they don't have all the bugs wired out on that, but we'll take a look at that too. But the rest of the vehicle right there, it rocks. You got a 12.3 information center in front of the driver, basically your driver gauges, and that's what should be tunable. But unfortunately, it didn't work on our car, and it was very distracting, kept turning on and off, doing all kinds of weird stuff. But don't let that reflect on the whole car in general, because that little glitch is the only problem I had with this, with the exception of when you open the hood, you actually can't reach up high enough to close the hood, which is really kind of blew me away, because I'm like 5'11", Should be able to reach the hood to close it, but I had to jump up to do it. Kind of interesting on that. So evidently the people in Sweden must be taller than we are here. You have a 4-zone climate control in here. So the 2 outside seats in the back, you're heated on there. You've got USB-C outlets back there. You've got this great little sunshade right here if you got kids in the back and want to keep the sun out from them, as well as a smoking moonroof up on top with a shade there too if you're trying to keep everything on. This is huge right here. A 50-50 split in the rear seat right here. I'm liking this. This could be 7 passengers or tunable down to like 5 passengers. I have 1 seat down just to show you can have a little bit extra room there. And if you look underneath here, got a little bit of extra storage in here. This is where the charger goes. Now, MSRP on this, $89,695 right here. So if you get a chance, run by the Volvo stores here in town. Hopefully you can get the dealers to respond. I had no luck with it, but good luck to you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by G2G Productions.
All right, from the bayous to the big cities, National Gumbo Day is recognized each year to celebrate the flavors and the culture that go into creating great gumbo. And I recently talked with Chef Daron, who is known as the Cajun Ninja, about the history of this delicious dish.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Explore Louisiana by A1 Broadcast.
Good morning, Chef. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm great to have you because I know gumbo, and the only best place to get gumbo is also Louisiana. But let's talk about National Gumbo Day. What is National Gumbo Day?
Well, National Gumbo Day is October 12th. It's when Louisiana comes together to celebrate our state dish. You know, gumbo isn't just food, it's a story in a bowl. From New Orleans seafood gumbo to Cajun and chicken sausage gumbo all throughout Acadiana. It should also be said that gumbo isn't just beloved here, it's also controversial. Everybody's got their own sacred recipe. Every family swears theirs is the right way, and they all add their little bit of paya and pop you right in the mouth.
Oh my goodness, I am loving this because I've been to Louisiana. I know how this gumbo is. It's a fight in people's houses. So why is it important to celebrate National Gumbo Day?
Well, look, National Gumbo Day is the perfect reason to get your pot heated up. And, you know, then we get on the phone and we bring some folks together. You know, in Louisiana, gumbo means family and community. You know, it often starts with a dark brown roux, the holy trinity of cooking, which is the onion, celery, bell pepper. You know, and then it's followed by sausage, chicken, or even seafood. Each add their own little flavor to the bowl. National Gumbo Day reminds us that cooking together is what keeps Louisiana culture alive. It's a chance for us to celebrate not just a dish, but the rich cultural traditions behind it.
I like it. Listen, Chef, people got to realize it's not just a food in a pot. There's history behind gumbo. So tell them the history behind of this amazing dish.
Well, you know, gumbo's original melting pot. It was born in Louisiana. It blends West African okra, French roux, Spanish spices, and even Native American filet powder. You know, Creole gumbos are layered with herbs, okra, and sometimes tomatoes if that's your thing. You know, Cajun gumbo's got that dark, smoky roux. You know, at the end of the day, a true Louisiana seafood gumbo, now that's one that brings the Gulf straight to your bowl.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, Chef, I'm just looking at the dishes going by. You know how important it is to have this dish. But why is this important to you? Because I just hear it in your voice. You love doing it. You love talking about this.
Oh, yeah, man, this is personal for me. You know, I was born in Thibodaux, Louisiana. I was raised in Houma, Louisiana. Gumbo's always been a staple at the family table. You know, now as a husband, a father, you know, cooking alongside my wife and daughters, sharing stories over a bowl. You know, that's traditional Louisiana family time at its best. When I cook gumbo for others, you know, I'm not just filling bellies. I'm serving up a bowl of tradition. Gumbo's a part of who we are here in Louisiana. And Cajun cooking runs in my blood. It's my heritage. It speaks to my soul. There's something truly special about that, man. And, you know, being able to share that with people, I just love it.
I'll tell you, and listen, once you have a bowl of gumbo, especially a Louisiana gumbo, you start to talk like this a little bit. You start getting into the food, and that's what's so great. So what other special things do you have about gumbo?
Yeah, listen, gumbo's got more styles than Zydeco's got songs. You know, there's gumbo's the herbs made with smothered greens and often enjoyed during Lent. You know, there's the seafood gumbo loaded with crab, shrimp, and even sometimes oyster. And of course, there's Cajun chicken and sausage gumbo, which is a staple in my house. But all throughout Louisiana, there's festivals and music and cook-offs, all to celebrate gumbo. But if you really want to understand Louisiana, you grab a bowl and then you do as they say. Laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll.
Oh my goodness. And Chef, it's all about, of course, what you put in there and season and everything. And that's why seasoning firsthand. Look, I'm starting to talk like I've just had a bowl of gumbo. But seasoning very well. And that's what is important is making sure it's seasoned right.
Yeah, in Louisiana, we don't have just 4 seasons, it might rain today and snow tomorrow, but, we're going to still have that little bit of paya.
I love some paya. Oh my goodness. Chef, this is so good. So if you want to make the best Louisiana, of course, gumbo, where can we find more information and what we need to put in it?
Well, look, a good start would be to head over to explorelouisiana.com. That's where you can find recipes, trip ideas, and, all the ways to experience our culture. But if you truly want to experience it, you need to get your butt here.
Listen, Chef, once you go to Louisiana and have some gumbo, you have no idea what you've done to your life. I appreciate you being on with us. And I'll tell you, it's all about, of course, putting in the love, the whole thing that Louisiana does. And I appreciate you being with us, man.
Hey, thank you. Paya!
Paya! That's what I'm talking about. Paya!
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Explore Louisiana by A1 Broadcast.
All right, the next Car Xfinity Series Championship is coming to Phoenix on November 1st, and we've got the ultimate prize pack for you. Enter your chance to win and be a part of Big Machine Racing Bruschetta Bourbon VIP with driver Nick Sanchez. All you got to do is head on over to the CW7AZ.com and /win to enter, and you could be right there in the pits having some fun with Nick Sanchez. All right, on Monday's show, we're talking about the new series on the CW7 called TV We Love. And the first episode is about I Love Lucy. I love that, eating all the little stuff. Yum, 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 yum. And we have American Idol alum Scott McIntyre. We'll be talking about his new upcoming event. Hey, go ahead on over to CW7AZ.com to find more information on all the things we've talked about. Have a great dry weekend, or try to, and we'll see you back here Monday. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by PBR, Brooke Young, A1 Broadcast, Explore Louisiana, Gerber Injury Law, and G2G Productions.